Whether you're just delving into the world of voiceover,
You're an established voice actor,
or you just want to listen to some unfiltered thoughts and opinions about the industry.
then this podcast is for you.
I'm Michael.
And I'm Jen. And this is the Off Air Podcast. We haven't heard that for such a long time. Oh, it's so cute.
Yeah.
It would get really annoying, wouldn't it, every week? But
it would. Welcome, everyone, to episode 1 of season 4 of the Off Air Voiceover podcast. My name, of course, is Michael.
And I'm Jen. I'm laughing as well. Sorry.
Go on.
It's a good start. I'm laughing because I was just remembering that actually this is the second attempt doing the first episode of season 4, which we actually did in autumn last year.
We did.
And then life got life in.
We did. So after season 3, obviously we did that all about casting, and then the idea was we'd take like about 4 or 5 week break.
Yeah.
And then we go back into it. And then I was in America for all of August. So it was like, okay, when I get back, we'll start planning it. So we did an episode in September.
Yeah, I did.
In a similar vein to what we're doing now, which is just like, right, a couple of notes and like, what we talk about, basically just freestyling the whole thing. And so we did the first episode in September, and then we just sat on it for a little while, and then we listened back to it. And Jim was like, no, just put it out, it'll be fine.
I like it. It's fun, but
like,
it obviously absolutely doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it was just like drivel, basically. I mean,
it was not drivel. It was quality content, but it's hilarious because Michael and I in it talk about things we want to try and achieve, and I do wonder how many of those actually we've done, which would be hilarious to check off. But let's not do that.
Yeah. Well,
it's a new year.
It is a new. Well, Happy New Year. I think
And
what we are now is today's the 16th of Jan. I think we're past that point now of people saying it.
Kind of, but everything is still kind of acceptable if you've not seen someone before.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Do you have a good... I mean, so for those that are listening, so Jen and I behind, like, when we go podcast time, we're all in. Then when we don't have podcast time, we only speak sparingly, don't we? So...
We're all out.
Yeah, we're all out.
Like the hokey cokey.
Yeah. So, I mean, I can't remember what you said. Yeah, what did you do over Christmas? Did you do much?
Oh, just, family stuff.
Oh,
it was nice.
Your brother
my brother's over and things. It was really nice to see everybody. It was low key, a bit of illness thrown in. I'm tail end of a cold and chest issues and stuff, so I'm a little bit subpar today, actually, Michael. Sorry about that. I'm sure I'm still bringing it.
I've been really fortunate, like, throughout the COVID era and now the winter season. My immune system, I don't want to jinx it.
Well, I think I jinxed it because I was said something quite similar. I was like, I'm so glad I had the flu jab. I'm free. And then I'm just, you just be careful.
It's just already the 16th of Jan. It's
it's only the 16th of Jan, and yet it feels like it's been January for about a month.
Well, it does, doesn't it? Every year it feels like Jan lasts about 4 months, and then suddenly
it's a really long month.
The year just runs away with itself.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, like once you pass the January hurdle, then you're like, I'm sorry, it's November.
Yeah. But do you not find that the year seems to go quicker when you've got things in the calendar that are upcoming?
Yeah, when you're looking forward to stuff as well.
Right, and then suddenly that moment's there and it's like, oh shit. Like
and often I'm looking forward to stuff in summer or around then when the weather's nicer and stuff. And then you're like, well, I've lost half a year.
Yeah, exactly. And then you get to like that June, July point, it's like, oh shit, it's going to be Christmas soon. There's like, oh shit, then another year.
Because you're doing ads that are like, advertising for Christmas. And you're like, oh my God.
I didn't do any Christmas ads this year. Not one.
Did you not?
No, not one.
I did a few, but yeah, they were around August, September time. They weren't super early. I know some people do them in like, I don't know, February, March time. Like they're absolute batshit.
Yeah, get them done early. No, I got nothing. Yeah. But I was still working up to like the 23rd of December, which was miraculous because that's the first Christmas time that I've had work not dry up super early into December. Right. It wasn't like,
beating them off with a stick.
Yeah, no. It was just like, it was just sporadic. But like,
not suggesting you would do that.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't be beating them away with a stick. But yeah, it was great. It was like a few bits and pieces, and obviously January has its general lull. But this week, starting on what was the start this week, the 11th or 12th, it's picked up quite a bit. So
no idea.
It's going in the right direction. Hopefully, we'll see how it goes. But so I think one of the things that we wrote down that we're going to talk about is kind of like goals. I mean, everyone does it, don't they, at the start of the year?
Yeah.
Like, what's your objective? What's your goals?
Yeah, I really like doing that. I'm big in objective setting. I think I enjoy that. I know not everyone's for it. Got to do what works for you, don't you? But I think it's like making things that are... I like a SMART goal, Michael.
Yeah.
I do. But what was pretty funny is I wrote down my 2026 goals and kind of left them on my desk in my studio. And then my 8-year-old, unbeknownst to me, wrote, "You really sure?" on the bottom of this piece of paper. And I was like, oh my God, am I really sure? Is that what I actually want to achieve? And some of them I went back and changed because I was like, no, actually, I'm not that fussed about that. Or I've written down I want to contact a certain amount of clients or whatever. And I was like, I don't, that's not what I want to achieve this year. So actually, having your child question you.
An 8-year-old as well.
Yeah, your 8-year-old in her cute little writing question you. It really actually made me think. And I think, I don't know about you, but I am definitely guilty of kind of feeling like I should be doing things. You kind of benchmark yourself against other people or I don't know, you think, oh, I should want to do this because of, oh, like, I don't know, like you should want to get into games, but actually you love corporate, or you should be aiming for £50,000 earns when actually you only need 40,000. Do you know what I mean? Like setting these goals that actually you don't care about. So it did maybe look at the stuff and think, actually, what do I want to achieve this year?
Yeah, and you're right. I think we're all guilty of looking at what other people do online, and then you sort of take a stock of your own reflection. Like, am I doing enough? Should I be?
Yeah.
But the thing is, every single time we hit record, there's some things that I thought about that just vanish. My brain's like, no, you're under the spotlight now, so I'm going to go. But Gary Vee made a great quote, and it was like, I'm going to paraphrase, I can't remember exactly, but he's basically saying that, nobody else cares really about what you're doing. Like,
No.
you just need to focus on you.
Yeah.
Just do things at your own pace. No point comparing things. Everybody's at a different place in life, and he nuanced it way better than that. There was a specific thing he said, which
it's
really
so true,
clear.
isn't it? And like we know that though, but it's very hard to actually action that.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, every year, obviously, goal setting is like, you look back, what did I do last year that I could do differently this year? And for me, the same sort of thing generally crops up, like I should definitely do. Like I could, if you batched up every day that I spent sending out marketing emails last year, I don't even think you'd finish a week.
Okay.
Genuinely. Like, I'm not even joking. Yeah. Genuinely. But what I did do was I spent a shit ton of time of doing SEO on my website.
Yeah.
Which now is like my main source of inquiries.
Yeah, you get quite a few, don't you, through that?
Yeah. So I can sort of, for me, it's like, okay, but it's one thing to say that I didn't do this, but at least I can go, but I did this instead, and it works. It's like a trade-off. And I think that's one thing I'm trying to do is like, you can't, as much as I'd love to be a jack of all trades, I simply can't.
Yeah,
and
no one can.
No, and I think as I've got older, I've definitely become way more comfortable with being okay of going, like, never okay with just being comfortable, but I'm comfortable with going, this is where I'm really good.
Yeah.
So I'm going to focus on that.
Yeah.
And as much as I'd love to be really good at this, I got to really work on it.
Yeah.
So double down on what you're really
working
good
smart.
at. Double down on what you're really good at and focus on those areas, and then work on the other bits when you get time so you can develop those as well.
Yeah.
Whereas normally I'm like, oh, but I really want to be doing loads of like social media stuff. I'm not really good with social media, but not for the work stuff. I have really taken on social media for my personal stuff, which I'll come to in a bit. It's nothing important, but it has me come out of my comfort zone a little bit with being consistent with posting on social media. Yeah. But it's football based. Oh, I've lost my camera.
Yeah, you'll come back. I think it's making it...
Look at that face it's stuck on as well.
It could be a lot worse, Michael. I'm just going to say that. It could be a lot worse. It looks like you're very intently looking at something.
Yeah.
But I think you just need to try... It'd be amazing if you could combine those things, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So, like, your love of football and your love of voice acting, like, if that, marry those things together, that'd be amazing.
And I do see a lot of people, like, obviously, I think the thing with social media when it comes to voiceover, I always think, like, I've always said that, like, BTS, behind-the-scenes content is great. Yeah. People love it.
Yeah, but I love it.
I don't... to do it on the regular... Like, if you do it all the time, it kind of loses its spark a little bit. Like, I think you do it sparingly. So if I was to do that, I don't know what I'd fill the gaps with. But what I've come to learn is... Oh, that was one thing that Gary Vee said. Everything is content. Absolutely everything. And I know this from football because...
The recording is still going. I'm not entirely sure what's happening. Michael's disappeared, as you may have heard. I'm not sure if he's coming back. So wait with me here and we'll see what happens.
Oh, I'm back.
And yes, he's back. And we're still recording, Michael. Yeah, welcome back to the Off-Air Voiceover podcast.
Oh, it said the recording stopped, so I was like, oh, great.
The listeners and I have been fine. We've just been having a quick chat.
But no, it's like, so what you fill it in with in the gaps, and like, so like with the football content, I don't even second guess it anymore. I just literally pick up my phone and like, this is content. Like, for example, yesterday, because we've got the Manchester Derby tomorrow, so that I saw a poll.
Oh, right.
And Sky Bet or Sky Sports did a thing, a poll, who is the biggest team in Manchester? And I hadn't clicked it yet to see the results. I thought, content. Picked up my phone, did a little video.
Yeah.
Like 6,000 views. I got loads of people commenting, like likes and stuff. So it proves the point that everything is content. And but I can't replicate that when it comes to voiceover. I just don't know what to do. So that's the thing. So I know where certain strengths and weaknesses are, and I just think, okay, we'll double down on what you're not good at. When it comes to voiceover stuff, I have started to, like, I know it's really important to share your work in terms of having an online portfolio, because ultimately it's not bragging rights.
Yeah.
It's more about, you know, we're in the business of ourselves. If people don't hear what you
like they're going to look on, aren't they? They have to hear what you sound like.
Right, it's like, I'm a voiceover, but I don't post my work, so there's...
you'll never know how good I am.
Take a look at my face and guess what I sound like, and then book me. Like, do you know what I mean? So, it's... obviously, so I post my work for that reason, but outside of that, I don't know, I feel like I've gone a little bit more reserved, and it's not because I don't want to present myself. I kind of just getting on with it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm a little bit the same, actually. Like, I quite enjoy, if I'm in the right frame of mind, creating content. I just enjoy the creativity of it. I can have some fun with it. And I used to do loads, and I haven't done any kind of that kind of stuff for months and months. I just haven't. And I've just kind of sat back a little bit and been more of a observer, I suppose, on social media. So I would like to get back into it, but it's not on my goals, Michael. I'd love to know what are on your goals, actually. What have you got written down?
Well, truth be told, I don't have anything written down per se, but I had an idea.
Write them down, Michael.
I had a couple of things that I really wanted to do before Christmas, and I've done them both, and I'm actively doing it. So number one was, I consume a tremendous amount of football content. I'm a massive Manchester United fan, and I love listening to... Okay, I'll tell you why, right? I might have told this story before, but basically, I've always enjoyed football, but I never became as religious about football as I did until I had that accident with the fire. Yeah. And the reason it happened was, when I came out of hospital, as much as I love music, all I wanted to do was just not think about anything. And music emotionally takes you on a journey. Yeah. Depending on what you're listening to. And I didn't want to reminisce, I didn't want to this, whatever. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I just want to put the radio on. I just want to hear people talk, listen to them, and I'll just listen to their conversation, think about what they're talking about. And football was what I deviated to. Yeah. Like I said, I've always liked football. I've always been a Man United fan, but I just never followed it particularly religiously. Then I started listening to TalkSport, and that was it. From 2018, I was like... Because what was happening was, I'd switch on and they'd talk about all these things that happened at the weekend, did this, did that. So then, this is at the very beginning, then what I'd do is I'd watch the games at the weekend and I'd hear about the players they were talking about, they did this. So everything they were talking about in the week, I then watched the football games and I could put faces
part of it
to the
together,
stories.
Aren't you? Yeah.
Then I started invested in it in terms of just watching it. Anyway, and then the rest is history. Now I'm just it's part of my life. I get so much comfort from it because it took me out of a shitty place. So anyway, I consume so much football content, and then I've been on TalkSport a few times and all these sorts of things. I thought, you know what, I just love to just project my own opinions that I seem to do all the time. I'm very active on social media with commenting stuff and whatever. Yeah. But I guess there was an internal doubt because I don't know all the tactical stuff. I just have my thoughts. Anyway, sorry, waffling on. I decided just to do it, and I'm doing it. And I only started 10 days ago, but I've already started to build up a following. It's going great. So that is one thing ticked off. The second thing was, this is kind of more work related.
I would say that's definitely exciting though. It's really exciting. I think.
Well, the second thing I've done is I finally started my own sleep stories page. So I've been writing my own sleep stories, obviously recording them, adding all the ambient sounds and everything, and I've started uploading them to YouTube. And it's a slow burner because obviously it's obviously more niche, but it's got a ginormous market.
Oh gosh, yeah.
So I've already started to get some followers on there, and it's starting to pick up.
Amazing.
But it's more time consuming. So as soon as we finish this episode, I've got to edit the episode that's coming out, or the story that's coming out tonight. But it's a bit of a labour of love because do you remember we talked a while ago about wanting to get into maybe meditations, trying to find what we can get work? I was like, you know what? If I'm going to put that much time and effort into it, I'd rather just do it for myself. Yeah. It's such a simple thing to do. if you've got the time to do it. That
Yeah.
rather than
And the skills, which you have.
Yeah, so I've got loads of experience with it. So I thought, rather than sort of trying to find people I can do it for,
Yeah.
why don't I just take all of that experience and just do it by myself?
Yeah.
So it's called Heavy Eyes Sleep Stories. It's out,
Go
it's
check it
live,
out.
it's real, it's happening.
That is very exciting.
Yeah, I love it. I'm really pleased that I did it. So yeah, as goals go, I didn't really set myself up too much because I was like, it's too easy for things to fall by the wayside. And I got to be honest, these things that I've done, they take a tremendous amount of commitment, but I'm loving it. That's the thing, that I'm thoroughly enjoying it. So it doesn't
But I suppose
feel
that
like...
the goals are to continue with those things, aren't they?
Yeah, it's not like I've got to market people more, because that I'd struggle with, because I find it so flipping boring.
You've
Do you
got
know
to
what
put
I mean?
parameters around it. So, like, I do need to market people more, but it's kind of being like, okay, so I'm going to market to X via email, or I'm going to cold call, or I'm going to do 7 networking events. I mean, you've got to put some parameters around it. Otherwise, I mean, with marketing particularly, you could go on forever. It's endless,
It
the
is
amount you could be doing. And I find that massively overwhelming. So you do have to make your targets smart.
Yeah, but I mean, like, marketing is, like, I mean, as much as it's quite unprofessional for me to sit here and go, oh, I can't do it, because when you work for yourself, you simply can't survive unless you promote yourself.
Yeah.
I've just been able to get along pretty well with returning clients and website inquiries, but it goes without saying that now that I live in France as well, like, I've got some French clients now, but like, someone's practically shit myself when my phone rings and it's a French customer. I'm like, Steph, can you answer that for me?
Oh,
It's the most ridiculous thing. So one target I've got that I do have to do is I have to really get my French up to speed, because my visa expires in May, and on the 1st of Jan the law changed. So when you go for a visa renewal, you have to do a French literacy test.
Oh, that's a lot of pressure.
And if you don't pass it, then your visa can get revoked. So
They're going to throw you out the country.
Yeah, more
Those
or
are
less.
high stakes. They
Yeah.
are high stakes.
So that is a goal, and that is what I
that sounds
have
like a
to
big goal.
hit.
Yeah. Number
Well, I
one
got-
goal.
I know a bit of French, but to the level they need, I'm a little bit off
Yeah.
yet. So, but no, I just feel like with goal setting, I think it's really important in terms of focus.
Yeah.
But I also
that's
think
it.
I think it's also important to be realistic with the goals to the point where, like, it's attainable or achievable on a longer term. Because if you do fall by the wayside and you don't maintain it, are you then going to feel like you've failed?
Yeah.
When in reality, life gets in the way, things get in
Yeah.
the way, and your goal is still very much attainable. But I don't know, I'm just talking about, like, Steph, for example. She's done one where she goes, every single day for the rest of the year, I'm going to upload and write 3 positives for the day. And she's on day 16. And we were joking the other day, and she was really struggling. What like, I'm 15 days in, and honestly, I swear to God, nothing but love and admiration, because she's sticking with it, she's doing it. But I was like, 3 every day? Like,
Could you not change to 1?
why don't you just do 1? Well, listen, go for it. Like, she's doing it, and she's a committed girl, so if she says she's going to do it, she will do it. But for me, I'd be like, I'd have just said do 1. Because 3, and I
But the
was
thing
like,
is, though, like, even if she did 1 every day, that'd still be amazing. If she was able to be consistent with doing that every day, it would be fucking amazing.
Yeah. So that for me is an example of when you're setting goals. Like, I personally wouldn't have gone and said 3 positives every single day for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
I'd say I do 1, and then it makes the goal.
Yeah,
like,
I'm not. I'm more Steph at this. So I'm like, oh no, I can totally contact 20 new clients every single day and do this and learn how to do a headstand. And it's not feasible. And so you're setting yourself up to fail, which is exactly what you shouldn't do. And it takes a while to learn that. And I'm still on that journey, definitely.
Yeah.
So one of my objectives for this year is to work another game. So voicing in another game, and. But obviously, the kind of overarching objective of that, so much of it is down to luck and opportunity and all that stuff. So it's kind of breaking that down to being like, actually, then what can I do to help make that a reality? So I can make sure my video game reel is up to scratch. I can be sending it out to the casting directors I might want to work with. I can be uploading stuff to social media. I can, so it's just setting smaller goals as part of that objective to be like, actually, what can I do to help make that a reality?
Well, there's an excellent book called Atomic Habits.
Oh, mate, we have talked about this so many
It's
times.
come up before, hasn't it?
And I am literally holding
there
it
you go.
up
James
right
Clear.
now. Have you
Wow.
opened it yet? Didn't you get past like page 3 or something?
Yeah, I literally, I don't think I went past chapter 1 or 2.
We promote this book so much, and neither
yeah.
of us. I've read parts of it. I think possibly more than you by now. But I mean, the fact it's in my booth just shows it's clearly
I've got
not
this
being
one
read
as well,
very much.
actually. Have you seen? Hang on. It seems it's right next to me. I'll go get it. 1 second.
And this part of the podcast is books that Michael and I haven't read, but that come very well.
This one, the Chimp Paradox.
Oh,
Seen this one?
yes, yeah.
Hang on.
There's a
So this
part
one, have you heard it?
Yeah, I have. We got our daughter something like that, as well as like a diary thing as well that kids can do and stuff.
So again, this is another one where I didn't get past page 14.
But you hear it's very good.
No, I'm not even joking. Look, the bookmark's still in there.
Oh, we're an embarrassment to.
But
imagine.
So it's like my brain's just like, I know what it's going to tell me. So I just, if I could just, like, have you ever seen Short Circuit with Johnny Five, where he gets a book and
a long time ago.
Done. I wish I could do that. That is how I want to read and consume information.
But then maybe you should get it as an audiobook because more chance of listening to it and taking it in.
I feel like the only problem with that is I find sometimes audiobooks, I like to read at a pace that how can I explain it? Like sometimes if I listen to a sleep story, I'm like, God, this just like, I know the next word they're going to say and they're saying it so slow it frustrates me.
That is sleep stories, isn't it? It's so slow because it's meant to be relaxing.
Yeah. But mine aren't like that. Mine, I naturally talk fast, whereas mine are more, they're not super slow, that they're like slow motion, that they leave you feeling frustrated. I just talk at a moderate pace.
Yeah.
Just that and calm, wait, that sort of thing. But I try not to use the Batman voice, I don't want to scare people.
Yeah, or hurt your voice.
I can't help it though. When I speak in a lower range, I just naturally go much more gravelly, but just try and make it with a bit of a smile. Anyway, sorry, going off on a tangent. So the point I was going to say was Atomic Habits, when you're saying about those changes, like those little incremental changes you can make towards those goals.
It's things that we can control as well because,
Correct.
like wanting to be in another game, a lot of that is out of my control, but I will do as damned what I can to make it a reality.
I've got my gaming reel booked for the 28th of this month because it was supposed to be before Christmas, but I had to defer it. I was like, I haven't had time to practice my characters and my scripts, and
I'm excited for you.
Yeah, I was like, this is my thing. It's not even a job, and I'm feeling stressed out already. And it's just got so much going on. So 28th, get it done. Because like you, I desperately want to work in gaming, and I've heard through an agent, they have said they have everything to believe that this year and going forward, gaming is going to be exploding for voice actors. Good quality voice actors. There is going to be a tremendous explosion in the industry.
I don't doubt it. Well, we'll talk about this, I'm sure, at a future episode, but like, I don't understand, like, games have never been more popular, and yet the layoffs and stuff, that people working on those games, the sector's been decimated, the talent, the creative talent. I just don't understand it, but we'll get to that, I guess, another episode.
Yeah, we'll talk about more, but just to touch on it, I think it's gone a full circle thing where there's been a lot of, like, mediocre quality when it comes to like AI and these sorts of things, and it's a pushback now. It's like it's missing substance, it's missing
I mean,
emotion.
there are so many good ones
now
out
it's
there,
like
but it's exciting. I hope
great
so.
voice actors can bring something fresh to the table. So I'm desperate to get into it. I'm fortunate that I did my first audio drama, which came out a couple of days ago.
Oh yes, I've not checked it out yet. Well done.
I really enjoyed listening to it. It was great. So hopefully to do more with that. Goal setting wise, I think just trying not to get too distracted with things, which is always a problem of mine, but in general.
It's a problem of mine as well, but I think, work out exactly what you want it is to achieve and then break it down. I think would definitely be some tips. If anybody's interested.
You're not going to so you've got the great big... Oh, my video's gone off again. Of course it has. Are you going to the great big social this weekend?
No, I'm not. Is it this weekend?
No, sorry,
February, yeah. No, I'm not. It's a shame. I would have loved to have gone, but I am saving money because I'm going to go to One Voice, so I am saving.
You're doing the whole thing?
I'm doing the whole shebang, Michael. I've already bought my ticket.
Oh, okay. I don't know yet. I'm not sure. They've changed location, haven't they? They've gone to...
They have, yeah. It's Stratford upon Avon.
A William Shakespeare theme.
Yeah, I'm excited about that actually.
It does, I like the fact that they've mixed it up a little bit and gone somewhere different.
A bit more Midlands. Yeah, I mean, it's an absolute pain in the arse to get to, actually, ironically. For me, but it's the middle of the country, so hopefully for lots of people it'll be more convenient.
What about trains and stuff? Is there a nearby train station?
There must be, but I can't remember what it was now. There will be. Michael has gone again. This has been the Off-Ed podcast with Jen Lawton Hunt. No, I'm still here. And I'm sure Mike will be back very soon. And I'm sure when I listen back to this, I'll be mortified by how I am improvising in these spaces. I would love to know, though, who else is going to One Voice?
I'm going to...
Let us know.
I don't actually... I don't... Oh, sorry, I'm back. I'm going to turn my webcam off because it's just driving me insane and it keeps causing me problems.
That's okay. Honestly, I hope you don't listen back to what I've been saying because it's been horrendous. I haven't been slagging you off or anything, so you'll be glad to know.
But no, I'd like to... I don't know if I'm going to... I'm not too sure about One Voice. I might go for the awards again. I can't... I don't know. I've got a bit of a... I've changed my opinion on the awards thing. I know we talked about a while ago. I probably will have a go because it's free.
Have you not entered yet?
I've put 2 pieces in so far. I've got another 2 that I
Is it a couple of days?
Yeah, 2 days from today.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind of like, there's a lot of people and they post stuff and they say these are my real awards, like, and it's the clients that pay you, like, because ultimately that is. I mean, you can't argue with that. I mean, the real reward and trophy you can give yourself is clients that book you and pay you.
Oh God, yeah.
So, and I know that people don't like to get involved in the awards for, they think it's a bit whatever, like they have their own opinions of it. And I've always thought, it's great, a bit of fun, it's this, that, and the other. It's just the mental gymnastics of it. I've just kind of felt like I've had a really good year last year.
Yeah.
And if I put some pieces of work in and it gets overlooked, and it's like, does that, like, I don't know if I need to care about that. And I don't know if, like, I don't know, my opinion just changed to a point where I was like, I'm fortunate to have got quite a few nominations under my belt already.
Yeah.
Like, if I happen to win one,
yeah,
it's not really going to make any difference. Like,
work-wise,
I feel quite
no.
content.
Yeah.
And I just kind of got to the point where I was like, I remember last year I put 2 pieces in and I didn't get shortlisted for anything. I thought one of them I put in the wrong category, so that's my own fault. So that I didn't get a look in. And then the other one, I was quite confident about it and then didn't get a look in. And I came away from it, I was like, why have I really let that bother me? Like, it's the most ridiculous thing.
Yeah.
And I just thought, maybe this isn't healthy. Maybe I should just, because not getting a nomination does not define, A, my career, or B, what the current...
Or how good you are. Like,
right,
I mean,
exactly.
That's the difficulty. You do put yourself through that. But I mean, like, we kind of do that every time we audition for something and we don't get picked. Right. And it doesn't mean you're shit or that, you didn't do a good audition. It just means that they want someone else in that moment, for whatever reason.
100% true. I totally agree.
It is really difficult and you have to be in a good space, I think, to do it, to put yourself through it. Because you do. It is,
well, that's
an
the
emotional
thing.
rollercoaster, isn't it?
I was in a good space, and I don't know why. For some reason, I got really miffed about it, and then and it was just the most ridiculous thing. Because I don't normally care about that sort of stuff. I'm like, yeah, just forget it. Like, no, it's only a bit of fun, no big deal. But for some reason, it bothered me. And I can't.
Yeah.
I wish I could go back to how I felt at the time, why it bothered me so much. But
investigate it. Yeah.
And it just made me feel like, well, actually, on balance, that doesn't have any relevance to the actual truth of what's going on.
No.
And I just thought, just get on with it. And that's kind of almost why I said I don't post as much anymore. I kind of just like getting on with everything.
Yeah.
I post when there is time.
It's really tricky. And I think there's was it 4,000 people or something go for it? Like, it's a huge amount and there's so much incredible talent in there.
Oh, yeah. But listen, I'm going to be a hypocrite. I'm still probably going to do it. Like, I've already put 2 pieces in that I'm earmarking.
Yeah.
Because I also think, whilst I'm quite mentally strong, so whatever made me feel like that last year, I'm kind of also like, but if I don't, like, there's enough positivity going on that this doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
I think for me, like, because I've booked onto the whole shebang, so I'm going to the awards already. Like, I obviously care if I get nominated. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't, but I want to go anyway because I just enjoy celebrating, like everyone else as well. Like, I just love the environment, and if I get a nomination, it's a bonus,
Yeah, for any of you listening that happens to have not been to one of these things before, I do, like, I personally would say you're not really going to get much work out of it. Like, you might strike up a relationship with another voiceover who might be able to get the odd job, but, you're not going to be buddying up with loads of different producers and casting directors and stuff like that. It's largely just other voiceovers. Obviously, there are people that come and do talks and stuff, but it's not like a conference of video production people and then you're like the small fish in a big pond.
But I do think, like, some people meet with people and you start a conversation. It's not a cold conversation then, is it? If you met them in person, it's easy to then be like, oh yeah, we met at One Voice, and then you start from there, don't you? Or with an agent as well, the same thing.
Yeah, obviously people like that do go. So I'm not saying that those
Yeah.
conversations can't happen. I'm just
Yeah,
saying
but don't go
it's
thinking I'm going to get
predominant.
work from this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
definitely
predominantly
not.
voiceovers. But all that
Yeah.
being said, I still highly recommend going because it's just a
Yeah.
great networking experience.
Yeah, I just so much fun.
Yeah,
Like I think
it really
you
is.
need that. I need that anyway. Not everyone does, but I miss people. I miss getting together and just feeling like people understand what it's like, and you can be yourself in that way that maybe you can't in every different realm of your life.
And I suppose now more than ever as well, because there are quite a lot of people feeling, a little bit turbulent with ups and downs. Some people
Yeah.
saying they've lost a bit of work because
Yeah.
of, like changes and stuff like that going
Yeah.
on. So it's good if you are feeling like that, as many people are. It's good to speak to other people and realise
Yeah.
you're not alone. There's
Yeah,
like-minded
and if you are
people
feeling
feeling
like
the
that,
same.
reach out to us as well. Like I think there's a lot of people who are, for different reasons, going through difficult times and have last quarter and stuff. It's tricky, so don't.
Yeah.
If you're feeling like you're struggling in any way, reach out to us or to someone else because don't do it alone. It's not easy by yourself.
Yeah, the voiceover community is it's a great community to
Yeah,
network with and make friendships with and
yeah,
all the positive stuff.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I'm not sure if we're going to go. I'm really on the fence about it. We've got.
Yeah. To be fair, every single year that I've known you, you've been like this. So it's kind of like if I see you there, then amazing. If I don't, then
I know,
you're
I know.
always back and forth.
Yeah, it's just I sometimes normally just go to the awards bit because, like you said, I like the socialisation side of it. But
Yeah,
I would potentially like to go to the whole shabam.
yeah.
There's something else that's going on around at that time of year that's kind of... I know Steph's birthday always falls on the weekend that it's on, but she kind of really wants to go.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
I do
it's a
like...
long way off anyway, isn't it?
Yeah. I would like to get some things in the diary. I tell you one I would like to go to though, VO Atlanta.
Oh, yeah, same.
Apparently that's a real good one.
Yeah. I get quite overwhelmed when there's lots and lots of people, and I think that would be like super full on. But yeah, at some point I'd definitely like to go.
Yeah, just go out your comfort. I feel like one thing that I've done is I don't feel like I've in terms of engaging with the voiceover community, I've done it within a relative comfort zone. I'd love to just branch out somewhere totally random. There's a lot of people I saw on social media today that are flying out to LA for the Sovas.
Yeah,
Awards.
Sovas, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I just thought what a fun experience that would be. How
Yeah.
mint
Oh, I'd
would that
fucking
be?
well, Michael, when we get nominated, I mean, I have to put in for it to be nominated, but I love it when people do that because you do have to pay for that one, don't you? So it is kind of like you're backing yourself. You're being like, you know what? I'm really fucking proud of this. I'm going to pay the £100 or whatever it is to.
It's pretty pricey, isn't it? I think all in, because we looked at it a few years ago. We talked about. I think all in with including the cost of the award, it's about £300.
Oh, to put yourself up for it if you get the award.
Yeah, about £150 to enter.
Oh, is that
And
what
then
it
if
is?
you win, you got to pay for the award as well.
The trophy, yeah. Which you have to do, really.
I guess you would do, yeah.
If you won. I mean, if it was something that you're proud of, obviously. Mind you, if you weren't, then why would you enter?
Right, yeah. It's
I really hate this piece
£150.
of work, but I'm going to pay £150 to enter into a competition.
It's £150 for a piece of mediocre work you did for your neighbour.
Yeah, but sometimes you get nominated for those pieces of work. Don't knock it. Yeah.
But yeah, so I think so. Also, as well, as far as this season is concerned.
Oh yeah.
So last season was obviously all about casting, and we tried to keep a real current theme. This season, we thought we'd try and freestyle it a little bit more. So
I know it's totally unlike us. We're normally so... No, to be fair, we are quite organised when it comes to guests.
Yeah, we've got some cool people coming on.
Yeah, we
I
have.
think there's a lot going on that I think would be, I don't know, just make for interesting conversations in the moment.
Definitely.
But I know they're only going to be relevant for that time, if it's not...
I think a lot of this stuff is relevant for a long time, though. It doesn't change that rapidly.
Yeah, that's true. It's not like the news or something, is it? Or football.
Yeah, not often.
Today's news is already old.
I'm excited, though. It's going to be good.
Really looking forward to it, yeah. And I think, we're going to... I like the idea that we're not putting too much pressure on ourselves because it's
I
casting.
Definitely like that idea.
Yeah, because it's casting, so we have to get specific people on that, and certain things, and it can be difficult. This season, we've got great people coming on, but it feels way more casual, and I'm really looking forward to everyone hearing how it progresses and what we've got in store. We've got some fun stuff coming up that we've got in the pipeline, so it's going to be a good one. But we thought we'd just start this one off with just casual bit of waffle. Just put it on in the background.
Stop saying we're waffling. I mean, we might be, but we've got to like put some sheen over it so it looks like it's all planned out. And also, hopefully, you can see Michael for the entirety of it, and you don't have me absolutely appallingly improvising in between.
When his first episode goes, it went off without a hitch.
Smooth sailing.
Yeah.
Right, then I'll see you next week, I guess.
Yeah, I guess we'll leave it there then. So that just gets us back into the swing of things, doesn't it?
Yeah, I hope people listen, and I hope you enjoy this episode and the rest of the series. If there's anybody particularly you wanted to hear from or you want us to talk about, please let us know. We love to get your feedback.
Yeah. Well, I think we might have some episodes where we can try and get people involved again as well. Yeah, 'cause that was fun last time. People remember the funny stories people were sending in and stuff.
Oh, that was so good. Let's do that again.
So there's quite a few out there that enjoyed sort of trying to partake in your own way. So we might look at doing things like that again as well. So we'll see how it goes. All right, folks, we'll leave it there then. So thanks for sticking with us, and we'll catch you in the next episode.
Bye.
Cheers, folks. Bye bye.